Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is March 26, 2022. Let's take a look at top stocks with a heavy short ratio. So with that, we'll start with the market update. Look, see what's going on. Look at the top ETFs by volume. Look at heavily shorted stocks with low RSI, positive gross margin, and volume more than 1 million shares. This is one of my favorite lists to watch, and I typically buy stocks in this list for swing trading. And then finally, we got stocks with a high short ratio, volume more than 1 million shares. This is all the stocks with a high short ratio with volume more than 1 million shares. I typically look at this list and try to see who are the better stocks, better candidates to buy, and squeeze those short sellers. So with that, let's jump in here. From a market news perspective, look, Biden is set to give major speech in Poland, and Ukraine's president is asking for energy producers to increase the output and reduce reliance on Russian oil. And European Union, strikes a deal with the US for gas. They also want to cut reliance on the Russian oil. Mortgage rate soars. It's almost closer to 5%. This is one of the reasons why home builders are going down of late. Also, there is a labor shortage, material shortage. There's another reason. Look, the fear gauge, VIX index, it's coming down big time here. So market participants are really a little more bullish on the market. That's why VIX is going down and the broader stock market index are going higher. So there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Folks are thinking this war is going to be, maybe going slowly here and maybe taper down. That's why folks are buying the stocks. Things can change anytime. If Powell comes back and says he will do a 50 basis point rate hike, I can see this going straight back higher. That's why it's a volatile market. It's a trader's market at this time. All right. From a broader market perspective, look, we had a nice week in Dow Jones Industrial Average, S&P 500, as well as Nasdaq. Russell is thinking, it's a little bit in the trading range, but still it had a nice move. In the longer term, in the 5-year time frame, we are still in the nice bullish territory. That's why all these down days are good buying opportunities. I've been buying my favorite stocks on the down days, and also ETFs like SPY, QQQ, and XLV. That proves to be a very good thought process, because when you buy solid stocks on the down days, it always gives you nice opportunity to outperform these major indices. All right, let's jump in here. Look at the fear and greed index. From a fear and greed index perspective, 2 weeks ago, we are right at around 13 or so of extreme fear. Now we are at 47 neutral zone, as you can see here. I can see us swinging to maybe around 55 or so, and then we can come right back to 25 when the Fed talks about high inflation and raising by 50 basis points. We can come back here. That's why it's a great traders market. Market goes up and down nicely, and also the folks who have got a little more money in their account, they can buy on the dips and hold for long term. It's good for both traders as well as long-term investors. All right, with that, let's look at ETFs by trading volume. So look, top of the list is TQQQ. Look, that's the 3x bullish ETF on top of QQQ. Look, it's doing very nicely with the volume, 98 million ETFs traded here. That tells you folks are buying TQQQ. TQQQ was down 0.2%. Because QQQ was down, as you can see here, by 0.1%. That's why when the QQQ is down, folks are buying TQQQ, hoping for QQQ to go much higher. SQQQ, which is 3x bearish on top of QQQ, also nice trading volume. Folks are really playing both sides and hedging, buying both 3x bull, 3x bear, and hedging here. And SPY, is, as you can see here, right now we are not in the correction territory. We are just down 5.7% from 52-week high. Folks are feeling confident about the market and putting the money into the market. Still watch the IV percentile here. Volatility is still high. You could make a lot of money by selling put options below the stock price. And we got QQQ. QQQ is a little bit weaker, as you can see here, compared to broader market, given it's down about 0.1% on Friday. Still, IV percentile is high here. That tells you can still make some money selling put options. And look, we got volatility here. Volatility is dropping like a rock here. UEXY down big time. In last couple times, it's 1.5 times bullish on top of VIX. That tells you volatility dropping off pretty fast here. If you're a hedger, you could buy some UVXY up here. If there is a bad news in the market, maybe it's the Fed, maybe inflation, maybe Ukraine-Russia situation, this can go higher, can give you some good profit. And we got a few more here. Look, China is pretty weak of late. I've been buying some good Chinese stocks like Alibaba and even FXI. Typically, when China does this, it will follow up with a little bit better performance as you go forward. That's why you can buy FXI up here. Look, RSI is 48, tells it's sold off here. You could also buy Alibaba, which is a bigger stock in Chinese market. When China is dropping off like this, it's good to buy those names. Don't go down the food chain, but stay with the FXI and Alibaba. If you want, you could also look at JD. So with that, we got a few more here. Look, even Chinese internet names are also coming down here. That's why it's good to play some contrarian positioning here with China. And look, we got EWZ. Brazil is going higher. Look, it's done nicely off late. And we got here IWM, small cap, is doing well, but not as high as other broader indices. So with that, let's jump in, look at stocks with a heavy short ratio. You look at stocks with a positive gross margin, RSI less than 45 tells you these stocks have sold off, volume more than 1 million shares, and Altman-Z score, which is industry standard for financial strength, more than 1.8, tells you these stocks are very good and they won't go bankrupt. And current ratio is more than 1. That tells you these companies have got a lot of current assets to cover current liabilities, and not a candidate for any money issues here. So with that, let's jump in. Look, we got here list. Look at the short ratio here. It's sorted by short ratio. Highest short ratio is on top. At the same time, a gross margin is positive. Tells you companies know how to run their business efficiently. And many companies have got net margin positive. That tells you many of these companies are making money. They're not money losers. And look at the Altman-Z score here. It's more than 1.8. Tells you these companies are not susceptible for bankruptcy here. And also look at the current ratio. Current ratio is more than 1. That tells you all these companies have got enough money to meet short-term obligations. So with that, top of the list, we got Camping World. Camping World, as you can see here, $28 stock. It's been dropping off big time of late. Look, 1 day, 10 day, 5 day, 1 month, even 1 year it's down. Look at the overall score. Overall score is computed by looking at valuation, profitability, and financials. It's 70, tells you it's great here. That's why I'm slowly buying some Camping World, positioning myself for a good upturn as we squeeze those short sellers. Look, RSI is 41, tells you it's sold off here. And debt to equity is a little bit high on the long term, but look, they got enough money to cover short-term obligations with the current ratio 1.4. So that's why, this is a contrarian play. Fundamentally, is it sound? No, because look, free cash flow is still negative, but they have enough money to cover short-term obligations. These guys can go higher as summer comes up. People want to go camping, and this stock can go higher. And then you got Wayfair. Wayfair is one of my favorite stocks. Look, it's down big time here. As you see here, it's down nicely 65% from 50 to week high here. And these guys have got about $2 billion of cash in the balance sheet, so they can weather this downturn. So that's why I'm buying very slowly Wayfair and accumulating. And as you see here, one of my favorite ways to watch 1 day, 5 day and 10 day. If a stock is making some slow improvement in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, you can slowly put some money there that they will squeeze the short. As an example, look at Urban here, URBN. Stock is making some little progress in 1 day. That tells you there is some strength going on here. And look, overall score is also nicely high here, above 50. It's 60 here. So that's why I'm putting some money into stocks like Urban, which is showing some strength in the near term. And look, we got Asana here. Asana is one of my favorite trading stock. Look, the CEO is very much committed. He's buying his own share and insiders are buying. And stock is not doing much. Keep watching Asana here. Asana is not doing well. They're down 11% on last Friday, down 14%, but it's a rocky stock, goes up and down. That's why, as a contrarian, I'm putting some money into Asana when it drops big time like this. It's proven to be good trading vehicle here. And keep watching what insiders are doing. Stitch Fix here. Look, insiders are buying big time, and Stitch Fix is also slowly responding with the 10-day. It's up 1%, and RSI is low here. That tells you it's also sold off here. You could put some money along with the insiders into Stitch Fix here. Stitch Fix looks like even the investors also buying slowly, as you can see here. And we got a few more here. Look, Allbird. Allbird is also a good one here. The institutions are buying the stock, as you can see here. And Allbirds trying to go higher in the 10-day period here. I think it's a good one to slowly put some money here. And we got a few more. We got BZUN here. Look, that's trying to go higher, as you can see here. At this time, I say I would wait for a little bit pullback. It's gone up too much for 25%, as you can see here. I would wait for a little pullback and then put my money in there. And keep watching the stocks with nice net margin here. If the stock has got nice net margin, that tells you those are stronger candidates. So I'm willing to put my money into those names. As an example, look at Trex here. Trex is one of my favorites. It's got a high short ratio, as you can see here. Not too high, because this is one of the good company. Short ratio is just let's see here. Short ratio is just 8%. That's why it's a good company. Net margin positive, as you can see here. You could take advantage and put your money into these names here, like Trax, like Etsy, and even InMode for that matter. They will do well. They're the net margin positive companies. Good for the long term also. So with that, let's look at the next list here. So as you look at the next list, let me push this a little bit to the side so you can read through here. So as you look at the next list here, apply the same methodology. These are stronger names here. Keep watching short ratio. Short ratio drops off big time because these are strong stocks, and traders are worried about this. They don't want to short too much. That's why short ratio is low. And look at many of these names here. They got nice gross margin, and many of these companies have got positive net margin. Look at Zim here. Zim has got positive net margin, and stock is dropping off and trying to improve here. You could buy stock like Zim. Look at the overall stock here, overall score 86. You could buy such names and go from there. And you got many great stocks with nice net margin. As an example, even Foot Locker, you could buy some here. And this also can go higher. Right now it's a little bit higher. Short ratio 7%. Look at overall score, it's 81. Tells you it's pretty strong here. And we got a few more here. I like stocks like UiPath, which is a good one here. I like Neo also. And as usual, keep watching what insiders and institutions are doing. Some names like RLX. I don't like RLX. It's a tobacco stock from China. But Amwell could be okay. Look, there is some institutions buying going on here. Even though insiders are selling, it's compensated by institutions buying. And also PTRA could be okay here. Look, institutions are buying big time. Stock is responding slowly in 10 days. All right, so with that, let's look at the entire list here. This list has got stocks with a heavy short ratio and volume more than 1 million shares traded. All right, let's go a little quickly here and look. We got the list here. Look at the short ratio. This is all the stocks with volume more than 1 million. Look at the short ratio, very high short ratio at the top, 101% for GFAI. And keep watching overall score. I like the stocks with the higher overall score, higher the better. And also keep watching what insiders and institution doing, and you want them to buy. Those are the good ones to slowly accumulate. So with that, let's jump in here and look at few good names and keep watch on 1 day, 5 day. If a stock improves slowly in 1 day, 5 day, I say those are the good candidates, and give importance to RSI here. If the RSI is low, say below 50, then it's a good time to slowly start buying. But if it is above 50, for example, GFAI is 60 here, stock had gone so much higher as you can see here, I would not put my money here. Instead, I would probably put my money at this time on stock like Beyond Meat. RSI is 50 and overall score is 5, which is not too bad, but I would put my money in such situation like maybe CWH is a better candidate here. I would put money over there versus high RSI candidates like GFAI at this time. So with that, look at some names with a high overall score here. For example, BTBT. It's got a high overall score of 71. Stock has been dropping off big time. In 10 day, it went higher. So on the down days, you could buy some BTBT. But I would typically like to see RSI below 50. That's why I'll wait a little longer on this one here. And we got a few more here. Keep watching overall score. REI Ring Energy. Overall score is great. It's 74. And look, it's RSI 68. I will not be buying at this time. Instead, I would look at stocks with a little more lower RSI. Maybe FUBO TV here, that could be a better candidate here. Given RSI 39 tells you stock is sold off completely. You could put some money as a contrarian and go from there. And you could also look at the CZU here. This also very low RSI as you can see here. Not too much fundamentals. You got to be contrarian. Stock is trying to go higher in the shorter term. You could put some money in such names here as a contrarian. These are not for long-term investors. All right, the list continues here. Look at the short ratio. It's slowly dropping down as you can see here, but still high short ratio. Keep watching overall score. Higher the better. You want better companies. And also keep watching what insiders and institutions are doing. If they're buying big time, then you can go along with them. As an example, we talked about Asana, which is one of my favorite stocks. You could, as a contrarian, buy some Asana for speculation here. Down 11% on Friday. Could be good to buy when that happens. This gives you very good trading opportunity, mainly for swing traders. And also, as usual, look at the low RSI names. For example, we got Romeo here, RMO, very low RSI, 39. And the stock is trying to respond here in a 10-day time frame, trying to slowly go higher. Romeo problem is, look, folks are selling Romeo. Insiders are selling big time. That's why it's giving up here. I wait for some proof of this going higher, and then I'll buy slowly and take it from there. And with that, we got few more here. Look, we got View and AMRS and even CD China data. All have got some insiders buying, as you can see here. You could take a look at those and buy along with them slowly, especially AMRS here. Look, low RSI, that's a better name here. And stock is trying to go higher in 10-day. I would go with such names versus high RSI names. All right, let's look at few more here. Look, RSI is again still high, but it's dropping down as you can see here. And keep watching inside the institutions here. We got a lot of these names. Look, we got nice insider buying. Institutions are also buying. RSI is 49, middle of the road. I could put my money into stocks like here at this time, given it's doing okay in the near term, and RSI is 49. And we got a few more names as you see here. I love Dick's Sporting Goods at these levels here. It's folks are shorting this high time. It's got net margin positive, very good overall score 94. And look, it's a good one to buy here. I'm a buyer of Dick's Sporting Goods at this level. It's a profitable company, as you can see here. And keep watching what insider are doing. We talked about you big time, insider buying here. And look at the room, VRM. That's a good one. A lot of insider buying going on here. Overall score is 7, not strong fundamentally, but stock is trying to go higher in the near term. And look at that RSI, completely sold off. You could buy at these levels here. You will do well. Room is also positive net margin, positive gross margin. Net margin is negative. And let's see here, they got about $1 billion stock cash in the market on the balance sheet. That's why it's a good one to buy at these levels here. And we got a few more, as you see here. Look, we got GitLab, one of my favorites. I've been buying it a while ago, but now it's a good time to slowly start buying again. With the RSI is 48. You could buy some GitLab here. Look, both insiders and institutions are buying GitLab here. They got about $925 million cash. They will not run out of cash. It's a good one to buy here. And we got a few more here. Look, we got IQ Chinese stock here. Let's see what's going on with this one here. This is RSI 54. I would not buy it up here, given it's gone up so much in last 10 days or so. I would wait for a pullback here. And finally, we got one more here, CP here. CP has been struggling for a while, but it's going higher now. Right now, RSI is, let's see, RSI 72. I would not be buying here. I would wait for a pullback and then buy CP, but right now it's too high for me. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.